please welcome Stephen Lynch.
How's everybody doing tonight? I'm Steven. When I'm at home, I like to pee sitting down. I wasn't always this way. I'm actually not even sure how it happened. Somewhere at the crossroads of germophobia and laziness. But as I've gotten older, simple daily activities just seem like such a fucking hassle. So I've done everything I possibly can to minimize these daily annoyances. And sitting down to pee just seemed like one of the most obvious choices. I mean, think about it. You cut out like 4 to 5 hand washings a day. You don't have to fumble with your zipper pre and post pee. What could be better? And everything was going really well until my wife caught me. I mean, she was so upset. You would have thought she caught me in a pair of tap pants and a demi-bra, standing in front of the mirror with her favorite lipstick going, "You're the pretty one. You're the pretty one." I tried to console her. I told her about the hand washing thing, the zipper. She just wasn't buying it. So now this whole hassle-free lifestyle I had afforded myself just disappeared. I was miserable. So I went online, looked for a support group or a blog or something. I couldn't find dick, which surprised the hell out of me, because if I like throwing cookie dough at overweight Asian women during lesbian scat parties, I could get some help. But absolutely nothing out there for men that like to pee like women. So I started my own support group. A couple careful whispers towards the end of some cocktail parties, and a thriving community was born. We went from shame and desperation to sharing these really advanced techniques. And two of my favorites are the early morning tuck and lean. This is where you put your morning wood right up against the seat, and you sort of just lean to the right. And this ensures that absolutely no part of your penis is going to touch porcelain. My other favorite technique is the mid-afternoon shake loose, which is also known as office guy penis. And this happens after prolonged periods of sitting. And what happens is the sheath sort of tucks itself into the scrotum. So when you sit down, you kind of got to jostle it out. And sometimes that doesn't work. So you make a V, right? And you just pop your scrotum back and you're in business. And I got to tell you, this technique is invaluable, because pissing on your balls is tantamount to getting into a tickle fight with one of your siblings after you're both through puberty. And, you know, there's this whole splinter group out there of wipers, and I'm not even going to talk about those people because they're fucking creepy. After you have kids, you get into this whole save the planet, recycle, reuse thing. And your kids are coming home every other day with a new project. You're turning coffee filters into rain catchers. You're turning plastic cups into binoculars. And you just start to see the world in a completely different way. I think my most ingenious contribution to this effort has been using the empty toilet paper rolls to masturbate. I mean, these things are like the perfect size for the average male penis. You shoot some Barbasol in that thing, instant vagina. And if you're feeling particularly fond of Mother Earth, go out there, get some yarn and an old picnic napkin, glue that thing, and you could go trailer park on that fucking thing, ass to mouth, ass to mouth. When my son was born, I knew the minute I saw him that he was going to be a pro quarterback. The next day, I went out and bought every NFL jersey I could find. I took the family vacation money, I bought Jets season tickets. Anything I could do to prepare him for his future greatness. I used to sit at my desk and just daydream about the day he won the Super Bowl and he's standing on the podium with the MVP trophy thanking me. The critical flaw here is that it blinded me to one of his biggest problems. I'm at a barbecue one day, and I'm standing next to another parent, and we're changing our kids out of their swim trunks, and I notice my son's penis doesn't look anything like this other kid's penis. I mean, my son's penis looks like a cocktail frank. You know, a pig in a blanket? The sheath is all puffy and misshapen, and there's this little head sticking out of the top, just gasping for the tiniest breath of air. And, you know, I gotta come clean. My son's the victim of a botched circumcision. So think about it. My pro quarterback son has an hors d'oeuvre for a penis. I don't know much, but I know you can't throw 75-yard bombs and bang supermodels when you got a cock that looks like it should have a toothpick jammed into it. So I went from the proud parent of the next Brett Favre to raising my firstborn son with a mangled unit. This kid's not winning the Super Bowl. He's not hoisting the Lombardi trophy. He's gonna get kicked out of high school for sexting with some pimple-faced French horn player. He's gonna be sending pictures of his dick to her with subject lines, "Don't forget the mustard." Thank you. Have a great night.